everybody. Thanks for stopping by for some daily dopamine. Today's topic, dopamine. Yeah, what the hell is dopamine? That's a good question. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter in our brain. Our brains make it and then it helps send messages through our nervous system. Without dopamine, we have no motivation, we'd have no attention span, and our moods are pretty crappy. We need dopamine to get things done. Dopamine, though, is known as the pleasure transmitter, meaning it feels good when we get that dopamine going through us. So things that cause dopamine to go off in our brain, think fun things like shopping or social media. Also sex and drugs and alcohol and video games and gambling. Yay! The problem is our brains are like little fiends. They constantly want a dopamine fix. So even the anticipation of something fun can give us a little dopamine release. But if we do it too often, we get so used to the dopamine that we build up a tolerance for it, and then things just get boring. When that happens, it leads to addiction, crappy moods. You ever see a kid on a tablet for hours and he gets it taken away and then, yeah, that's a dopamine withdrawal. If we want to increase dopamine in our systems, we can get a full night's sleep, we can cut down on our stress, we can exercise, we can eat foods high in tyrosine like beans, lentils, and legumes. All are good for you. Yes, even lentils. Try them if you have not. They're delicious. Come on. You know what happens if we don't have enough dopamine? Can lead to ADHD, depression, addiction, and Parkinson's long term. So we want to level out our dopamine. If you find that you have too much dopamine in your system, you can do a dopamine detox, meaning you abstain from all things that bring you pleasure for 24 hours. But it's pretty boring, right? Yeah, that's the point, because then it makes boring things give you the pleasure. We get stuck in these reward-seeking loops with dopamine. We do the gambling. Now we want more dopamine, now we want more gambling, more sex, more drugs and alcohol, more social media, dopamine, dopamine, dopamine. If our dopamine levels are too out of whack, too high or too low, you know, there's no shame in going to the doctor and getting regulated, getting on some drugs from your psychiatrist. Totally okay. Let's end that stigma that it's not. If your leg was broken, you would go to the doctor. If your brain is broken, we should go to the doctor. That's right. I hope this has given you a nice little overview on dopamine. I hope you guys are getting your little dopamine fix off of these videos. I love you, and if you have any topics you want me to cover, please put them in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe. I will talk to you soon. Mwah. Get your fix.